Have you ever felt it? That quiet hum of emptiness, even when you're surrounded by noise. We scroll through endless feeds, binge-watch shows, and chase the next fleeting distraction. We live lives that are busy, but somehow hollow. It's like we're running on a hamster wheel, moving fast but going nowhere. This feeling isn't just you, it's a silent epidemic of our time. We've become a society rich in information but poor in meaning, connected by screens but disconnected from ourselves and each other. In our frantic pursuit of everything, we seem to have lost the one thing that matters most, a sense of purpose. We're adrift in a sea of choices, with no compass to guide us. This isn't just a personal failure, it's a collective crisis. We've lost the shared stories, the common values, and the grand narratives that once gave human lives direction and significance. We have more freedom than ever before, but we've forgotten what to do with it. We're told we can be anything, but we're never taught how to be someone. So we fill the void with consumption, with status, with likes and shares, hoping that one day we'll feel whole. But the emptiness remains, a constant reminder that we were made for more than this. What if the answers we're searching for aren't new? What if they've been waiting for us for over 2,000 years, hidden in the wisdom of ancient thinkers who wrestled with the very same questions that haunt us today? 2 millennia ago, the Greek philosopher Plato looked at his own society and saw a similar problem. He saw people chasing wealth, power, and fleeting pleasures, believing that these things would bring them happiness. But Plato argued that this was a profound mistake. He believed that human beings are not just material creatures. We are beings of soul and spirit, driven by a deep, innate longing for something higher. For Plato, true fulfillment doesn't come from satisfying our physical appetites. It comes from pursuing ideals, truth, beauty, and justice. He told a famous story, the Allegory of the cave. Imagine people chained in a dark cave since birth, able to see only shadows projected on a wall. They believe these shadows are reality. One day, a prisoner breaks free and climbs out into the sunlight. At first, the light is blinding, but soon, he sees the real world in all its brilliance. He understands that the shadows were just faint, distorted illusions. For Plato, most of us are like those prisoners, trapped in a cave of materialism and shallow opinions. We mistake the flickering shadows on our screens for reality. The journey to a meaningful life, he taught, is the journey out of the cave, escaping our illusions, questioning our assumptions, and seeking the true light of knowledge and virtue. It's a difficult climb, but it's the only path to genuine freedom and purpose. It's a call to look beyond the immediate and the convenient, and to aim for a life aligned with timeless ideals. Plato's most brilliant student, Aristotle, took this search for purpose and brought it down to earth. While Plato looked to a world of perfect ideas, Aristotle focused on the world right here in front of us. He had a simple but powerful concept called telos. Telos is a Greek word that means purpose, end, or goal. Aristotle believed that everything in nature has a telos. The telos of an acorn is to become a mighty oak tree. The telos of a knife is to cut sharply. And what, he asked, is the telos of a human being? Aristotle's answer was eudaimonia, word often translated as happiness, but which means something much deeper. Human flourishing, or living at your highest potential. For Aristotle, happiness wasn't a fleeting feeling you get from a good meal or a new purchase. It was the result of a life lived with excellence. It was an activity, a practice. You don't find happiness, you build it, day by day, through disciplined action. He argued that our purpose is to cultivate our unique human abilities, especially our capacity for reason and virtue. Virtues like courage, moderation, justice, and wisdom weren't just abstract ideas. They were habits to be practiced. A meaningful life, for Aristotle, was a life of consistent intentional effort, the daily work of becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about feeling good, but about being good, and through that, finding a profound and lasting sense of fulfillment. So, if these ancient ideas are so powerful, where did we go wrong? Why does modern society feel so aimless in comparison? The ancient world, for all its flaws, was built on a foundation of shared order. People understood their place in the cosmos, in their community, and in their family. Their lives were guided by traditions, duties, and a common understanding of virtue and the good life. The goal wasn't just personal happiness, it was contributing to a well-ordered whole. Our modern world, in contrast, is defined by radical freedom and individualism. We've torn down the old structures, but we haven't built anything solid in their place. We're told to follow our passion and be true to ourselves. But these slogans offer little guidance when we don't know what our passion is or who we truly are. Instead of a shared pursuit of excellence, we have a fragmented culture of distraction. We've replaced the pursuit of virtue with the pursuit of comfort. We've traded deep, meaningful communities for shallow online networks. The constant noise of advertising and social media tells us that the good life is about having more, doing more, and being seen more. It's a vision of life that is wide but shallow, leaving us perpetually unsatisfied. We've become excellent at optimizing our lives for convenience and pleasure, but we've forgotten how to build a life of character and meaning. We lost the map, and now we're just wandering. But the map isn't lost forever. It's just been neglected. The wisdom of Plato and Aristotle isn't outdated. It's timeless, and it offers a powerful antidote to our modern malaise. Their philosophies provide a framework for rebuilding a life of purpose from the ground up. Plato reminds us to look up from our screens and seek something transcendent. He challenges us to ask bigger questions. What is true? What is beautiful? What is just? His call to escape the cave is a call to choose deep knowledge over shallow information, and to align our lives with ideals that are worth striving for. This means consciously choosing meaning over momentary pleasure. It means curating what we consume, not just with our bodies, but with our minds. Aristotle, in turn, gives us the practical blueprint. He reminds us that purpose isn't something you discover in a flash of insight. It's something you forge through daily practice. His concept of telos invites us to define our own highest potential and to take concrete steps to realize it. This means choosing discipline over distraction, growth over comfort. It means identifying the virtues we want to embody: courage, integrity, compassion, and then practicing them, even when it's hard. Together, they show us that a meaningful life is a deliberate construction, a partnership between a high-minded vision and grounded, everyday action. It's about having a star to guide you and a rudder to steer your ship. In the end, the crisis of meaning isn't a mystery. We don't lack purpose because it has vanished from the world. We lack purpose because we have stopped engaging in the practices that create it. Purpose is not something you find, like a lost key. It is something you build, like a house. You lay a foundation with your values, you erect the walls with your daily habits, and you furnish it with the relationships and contributions that give your life significance. The ancients didn't have all the answers because they were old. They had answers because they lived intentionally. They understood that a good life requires effort, reflection, and a clear sense of direction. They knew that freedom without virtue leads to chaos, and that pleasure without purpose leads to emptiness. The challenge for us, living in this age of unprecedented distraction and possibility, is to reclaim this ancient truth. We must choose to be architects of our own lives, not just passive consumers of experience. The path is clear. It requires us to turn inward, to define our highest good, and to commit to the daily, unglamorous work of becoming who we aspire to be. Purpose isn't lost, it's been abandoned. And the good news is, anything that has been abandoned can be rediscovered, reclaimed, and rebuilt. The work starts now. Thank you for watching.